does your rhythm man just seem to need too much stuff to play the simple soulful grooves you desire? Do you feel like your group is sharing the stage with your drummer? Do you feel he is just a tad bit out of touch with your style? If you found yourself nodding your head in agreement to all three of these questions, we just may have the solution to your problem. With Ringo JUKES' crazy cool Copasetic cocktail kit, you will find you have all you need. The little drum kit with the big groove gets them on the floor every time. But enough about Ringo JUKES for the moment. He'll have his day in court later. But just what exactly is a cocktail kit and how did it come about? World War II had only been over for a couple of years, and thousands of drummers who had previously been in the armed forces were once again turned loose to practice their profession. Gene Krupa was the man, and his influence probably doubled the number of people who wanted to drum and play with a band by the end of the war. With so many new and old drummers looking for work coupled with a different economic situation, many of the big bands began to fragment into smaller dance bands, quintets, quartets and trios. Out of this uncertain time of experimentation emerged a new form of jazz music, centered around a smaller group of players utilizing a more open, improvisational style. This type of music became what we now call bebop. There were lots of new drummers out there all competing for the same small combo gigs. In response to this, the drum companies, as a marketing strategy, pushed an advertising gimmick that is still used to this day. The person with the most groundbreaking drums gets the gig. Portability coupled with a unique appearance which made you stand out from other drummers was the key in marketing the small cocktail kit. The cocktail kit debuted in the 50s. The final version of the kit appeared before the notion of rock and roll drums. But rock's big amplification made the small kit obsolete. The past few years these vintage retro kits have made a considerable comeback, especially in European nostalgic music circles. Also quite a head-turner is the fact that the setup is played while standing up. The small setup, which essentially combines the bass drum with the floor tom, is truly an American drum invention. An invention which international drummer Ringo JUKES is bringing back to stages in Memphis, Tennessee for his jazz, rock and blues shows. JUKES first became interested in the distinctive style kits when he attended a performance by the legendary session drummer Steve Jordan, who designed his own cocktail kit in 2015.
Hi, I'm Steve
By
Jordan.
chance in 2020, JUKES was approached by a long-time Memphian who had recently taken possession of a very large collection of percussion instruments once owned by a local Memphis drummer from the 1960s. Upon appraising the collection, his eyes immediately fell on a cotton-shaped rolling trap case, which he dearly desired. But it was not to be, as the family member refused to part with the extremely unique case, explaining he had plans to convert it into a multi-tiered gun case which would no doubt raise more than one eyebrow at the Memphis gun range.
Laying down one night, heard Papa tell Mama. Heard Papa tell Mama, let that boy boogie. Hey, 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 hey. The enemy. And you got to come out. I felt so good. Went on boogie just the same. Boom, 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 boom. Gonna shoot you right down off of your feet.
Boom, 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 boom. Bang, 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 bang. Boom, 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 boom. Bang, 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 bang. I love the way you walk, and I love the way you talk. When you walk that walk, and you talk that talk, you knocks me out off of my feet. Boom, 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 boom. Bang, 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 bang. Boom, 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 boom. Bang, 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 bang. How, 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 how. How, 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 how. Hey, hey. Bang, 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 bang. Boom, 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 boom. Bang, 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 bang. I love the way you walk. I love the way you talk. When you walk that walk and talk that talk, you knocks me out off my feet. Boom, 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 boom. Bang, 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 bang.
Boom, 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 boom. Gonna shoot you right down off of your feet. How, 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 how. Hey, hey.